In this video, the Star Wars Galaxies Legends team give us an exclusive upcoming Bespin Expansion tour by none other than Lokee himself. So get comfortable because Lokee is going to be our very weird tour guide through Bespin. Let's get started. Welcome back, or welcome front if it's the first time joining us. I am Joshua with Weird Gaming Adventure, and we are talking Legends. We're talking Star Wars Galaxies Legends. More specifically, we're talking Bespin, and we're doing so with the guy, Aaron. We call him Lokee. He calls himself Lokee. Congratulations on pretty much doing a ton of work for no money. How's it going, Aaron?
Thank you. Thank you. Hey, it's nice to meet you. A big fan of the show. And I mean
appreciated.
that. I watch you religiously.
Oh, is this like a cult?
A little bit. Maybe a small one. You never know.
Neither of us are making money off this cult. Okay, Aaron, do you want us to call you Aaron or Lokee?
Either or is fine. Lokee is what everybody knows me by in game.
That's what we'll call you, Lokee. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, what's your role in the project, and tell us about the project itself.
Well, I go by Lokee in game. I started on the CSR team about 3 years ago and served as the actual CSR team lead for the last 2 years and have built a pretty solid team there, making sure that we take care of the community, helping them with any issues that they have and everything like that. Recently, I've actually been promoted to a project admin, and with that came some shift in responsibilities with my role, and I am finding it challenging yet rewarding at the same time.
That's awesome. So congratulations, as I said, on doing more work for no money. We saw Ash say goodbye to the team after many years. Thank you, Ash, if you're watching that. And we are currently seeing, once again, Lokee. We're seeing the whole dev team kicking butt. And Bespin, look at, man, we're stoked. We're absolutely stoked for this. This is what we've been waiting for. And sounds like it's just about here. Why don't you give us a brief overview as to what the Bespin expansion is?
All right. Well, it's exactly like you just said. Bespin is a complete content update. It is a full expansion that is exclusive to SWG Legends. It's an exciting new area in the game that's been designed and built from the ground up by our design and development teams. Bespin will include multiple fully fleshed out quest lines. These are complete with exciting new challenges and rewards. We've included a new heroic arena in Cloud City's seedy underworld, which is unlike anything that we've ever done in game before. The heroic Hollow Battle Arena has been designed for 1, 2, or 4 players to test their resolve against waves of enemy fighters. The Galactic Civil War has made its way into Bespin, and many battles will be waged in our new PVP arena. This update will also include a new space zone that's sure to keep all of our pilots in flight, and if I have to say, almost gives that true feeling of atmospheric flight. There are many new items, new collections for all of our badge hunters, iconic locations from the film that have been painstakingly recreated to fully immerse you in the storyline. And we're excited to share this update with the community. We just cannot wait until we're able to release it.
Guys, look at that. You see that passion? You see that excitement? He is literally... He is tripping over himself in excitement. You say these iconic locations, iconic characters. If Lando's not giving me a Colt 45, I'm coming after you, Lokee. There's got to be an Easter egg in there where Lando's like giving me a Colt 45.
Well, you got to go find him. That's all I can tell you.
We will. The PvP thing has got me super excited, everyone. So we have team arenas. Sort of. Does that sound right? A team arena? Is that how would you describe it?
So I would describe it more as a location where the PvP crew can go out and actually hold battles inside of Bespin. It's a new location similar to Restus or using our Flashpoint system.
Okay, so it's like it's going to be small scale PvP then. You said like 1 versus 5, 2 versus 2. How does that work out once again?
Oh, with that, no, I think you're talking about the Hollow Arena. So that's our heroic. That's the PVE heroic battle arena. So we do have it's basically heroic level content, end game level content, where 1, 2, or 4 players can go. You speak to a specific NPC inside of the underground cantina, and they're going to put you into basically this battle with all these different holograms, just waves upon waves and waves of enemies.
Got it. Okay, to quote Dumb and Dumber, I was way off. Samsonite. I was like, wow, I have not heard that. I had not seen that. That is that's cool. So maybe down the line in the future we'll have something like that. So all right. So what we're gonna do, guys, we have Lokee here. He is a team admin. He's going to give us we'll call it a tour guide of Bespin, if you will. I'm going to share my screen. We put together some awesome clips, some that you've not seen before, some locations on any other videos, and Lokee, Aaron is going to tell us his thoughts and what you're seeing here. So
so this is the underground cantina. Hidden in the depths of Cloud City is a seedy, rundown cantina full of colorful characters. Designed around player socialization and PVE content, this cantina will host the all-new heroic Holo Battle Arena, where players can actually face off against those ever-increasingly difficult waves of enemies. So when I was talking earlier about that battle arena, and it's waves upon waves of enemies coming after us, they get more difficult with each new wave that comes. And you can do this either on your own or with a group of friends.
Fantastic. So let me ask you a quick question about that. I'm going to stop this for a second and then have you continue. So do you actually get more loot, more prizes, more something the further you get? Or is it something that once you complete the event, is that what you get? You succeed.
So if I remember correctly, you get rewarded for each wave that you go, but I don't know exactly what all the rewards for this are going to be yet.
Okay, absolutely. So we are going through doors. We're on a catwalk here. I love the crate skull on the back. So is this you?
Yeah, so this is me running through the cantina. And I stopped because I wanted to show off the sign. One of the things you're going to notice a lot with Bespin is a lot of the work that our design team has put into a lot of the signage, whether it's down here in the underground cantina or out in the open world. It's just beautiful, the things that they've come up with.
I feel like I'm in line for Space Mountain at Disneyland here. You know, the Star Tours. Have you ever been on that ride or seen
I have not. No, I've not had the privilege.
It's beautiful, and it kind of gives you the whole. I feel like I'm there hanging out with a couple thugs here with you, apparently. So, and what do we have going on here?
So that's the actual cantina, and I actually stopped here and didn't want to go too far in because I don't want to spoil anything for anybody, and I want them to be able to see what's inside of here for the first time on their own.
Spoiler alert, if you look up at the sign, you see a couple Twi'leks hanging out there with a nice little figure. So maybe that's why he didn't want to go any further. Choose your own adventure.
It's not that bad.
I love it. I love it. All right.
All right. So
here, yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's some more of that signage I was just talking about. This is the Traders Guild Hall. I tried to zoom out to get a little bit of a shot so you could kind of get the scale of everything around. But this is going to serve as the hub for Bespin's traders and crafters. Countless vendors offer various different rewards inside of here in exchange for new currencies and resources. The Guild Hall is the place to experience all of the new crafting content coming with Bespin. So this goes in line earlier when I said that there's multiple new quest lines coming out. Crafters and traders are going to have their very own line of quests to keep them busy with Bespin content.
And I gotta say, we're looking at a game that's almost 20 years old. However, it's obvious that you've built this pretty much ground up, because this is bright, this is shiny, this is clean. It's used the modeling, obviously, but it looks much more modern.
Absolutely. And here's some more of that signage I was talking about that our design team has put a lot of work in, you know, aside from the buildings and everything else you can do in here. But just the way that they're able to do this, I think is just fantastic.
It's stunning. It's good. It's gorgeous. It gives a beautiful ambiance. Look at this. There's an elegance. Of course, I mean, obviously we're in Cloud City, so there's going to be an elegance. But the color scheme, the aura, the ray here, it's a beautiful way of showing off what you think about it. This is the guild. This is for traders and everything. This is what you should be. You're wealthy. You're in here. Let's make some money, and love it.
Yes, absolutely. Okay.
Look at that.
Oh, yeah. So I wanted to also take the opportunity to kind of show off the skybox. I mean, Cloud City is known as the city in the clouds, and so it only makes sense that players experience the truly breathtaking and iconic cloudscape for themselves. Our designers and developers have been hard at work recreating the look and feeling of Bespin from The Empire Strikes Back, and they've definitely succeeded. This unique atmospheric skybox really makes you think you're floating amidst the clouds.
Isn't that beautiful, guys?
I think so, yes.
Can you give a shout out? Who did this? Who did all the beautiful decor?
So when
here?
we're looking at the design team,
Mhm.
I'm just pulling up all the list of names. I want to make sure I don't miss anybody because
Mhm.
they have all put so much into this. But we're definitely looking at Kiko. We're looking at Odie.
Mhm.
Excuse me. We're looking at Anton. We're looking at B Gray. We're looking at Marzipan. And then from the development team as well, you're looking at Rain, Carthoris, Radiator, Elor, Kayaba, McSquizzy, and Geit have all had a hand in this as well.
All right. So while we have you right here, I see you have the cloud secure. What was the security? Do you remember the name offhand of what the security faction was in
Not
Cloud
off the
City?
top of my head.
Mm-hmm. Is there going to be a faction that you earned in Cloud City?
I am not able to comment at this site. It's Bespin Wingard is the faction. I am not able to comment if you're able to earn that faction in game or not at this point in time.
All right. That's something that we need to think about there. I think that he knows, but he can't tell us. So to be determined.
You might be able to visit you may or may not actually be able to visit their barracks and or their headquarters.
All right, so we will be able to visit their barracks and headquarters, but Lokee didn't say that, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go ahead and check out the next one. All right, Lokee, this is the community hub. What do we got here?
So the community hub is a brand new location where players can come together to socialize and work towards completing new entertainer content. So again, back to multiple fully fleshed out quests, we have new quest lines built in for our entertainers as well. This is going to include new vendors and rewards. It features an upscale cantina. We're about to go upstairs to the second floor and have a look at it. And there's going to be stunning views that you're going to see overlooking the city. Rumor has it that you just might find some familiar faces inside of this cantina as well.
Entertainers' lives matter. Is that the Max Rebo band?
Yes, it is.
What up, guys? All right, we got some sliced noodles there. How did Jabba give them up? There must have been some money that changed hands.
Yeah, there had to have been quite a bit of money.
Beautiful skylines. I do like how things are moving in the background. You didn't just keep things static or in one place. It's things are moving. The sound is good. I mean, once again, everything's clean and good looking. So we're gonna have a bunch of entertainers dancing in here again too.
Quite possible.
It's gonna be the new Mos Eisley Cantina.
Yeah, it could be. Also, something to point out with these views where you can see down to the streets, the idea is that if there are players running around in game, whether they're questing or doing whatever, if they're running on the streets, you're looking out the window, you should be able to see them as well.
Okay. Quick question. So is there going to be just pretty much anywhere we could drop down some PvP, some open world PvP in here?
I would say yes, we actually have a PVP arena built. So on top of just being in Cloud City, There's also 3 different Tabana gas platforms that you can travel to that have different series of quests. One of those is the PVP Arena.
All right. We would be honored if you would join us in the PvP Arena, ladies and gentlemen.
Absolutely. We're getting another look at the Cantina right here.
All right, Lokee. So Bespin's coming soon from by all measures. We've done our walkthrough. It looks beautiful. Obviously, there's a few things that has to be cleaned up. I know that you guys are hard at work. What exactly are you working on at this moment, you and the dev team?
So the dev team is the dev and the design team actually are working on putting the last bits together, getting that final polish going, and making sure that everything's up and running the way they're supposed that it's supposed to be running.
All right. So you say the final polish on that. I don't want to ask you specifically for a date because I know that there is not a specific date. I wouldn't want to pressure you guys or anything like that. However, there's people that do want me to ask you, is there a date on hand?
I don't have an exact date. All that I can say is soon.
Soon. Okay. Soon. Are we talking? So definitely 2021. Well, I think it's safe to say that.
Definitely this year.
Definitely this year. How about give us something that we may not know about the game thus far?
So about the game or Bespin?
Bespin.
About Bespin, I think I mentioned it a moment ago, but with the new space zone, it's not atmospheric flight the way you would think when somebody says, "Oh, I want atmospheric flight," and you've got tons of starships, you know, nose diving into the spaceport. But it's going to have an atmospheric flight type of feel. It'll definitely make you feel like you're in a different area, if that makes sense. You're not just in the stars in space.
So straight up, let me just ask you, are we going to be flying around like behind your head over there?
It's the possibility is definitely there. Yes.
We're gonna be hopping in a cloud car, taking out some wing guard, kicking them out the door. I'm confiscating this vehicle, ladies and gentlemen. There's some player versus player fighting. There's some space-ish fighting to be done. So anything else that you think that we would be excited about to keep the hype, to keep the inertia and the traction going when it comes to the Bespin update coming out?
I would just have to say, you know, that it's just the scale of the project itself. This isn't like a small instance area where, you know, a player's going to come in, spend a couple hours and just be completely done. This is a fully fleshed out, full scale sized planet on par with any of the other planets that we have in the game.
Okay. So let me just straight up ask you your own opinion. You know, this isn't the View. You don't have to be diplomatic about it unless you want to. Do you think that since this is such a huge expansion, a huge content, do you think that this is going to separate the player base, those who are playing like the original aspects of the game, or do you believe that this will continue to bring in more fans and create a more atmospheric adventure on all areas? If so, long-winded question, will the servers be able to handle the new game players coming in?
Absolutely. We've already increased the amount of equipment that we have backing up the game. So we've already increased our server space, and we have the ability, if we need to further increase our capabilities should the need arise.
Okay. So is it going to separate the player base, do you think?
I don't think so. I think if anything, it'll bring them together. And the big part of that, again, and that's, you know, to me, that's the reason that we spent so much time fleshing this out, was we didn't want it to be just a run and gun, couple of POIs and you're done. We needed this to be fully fleshed out, all these different quest lines, and cater to the entire community and not just a couple areas of it, so that we can continue to bring them together.
And that is evident by the fact that you gave the entertainers their spots, you gave the traders their spots. And let's also face it as well. If you're new to Star Wars Galaxies Legends, if this has pulled you in, you're going to have to start from scratch. You're going to have to be in Tatooine. You're going to have to be in Coronet and doing all of that. And let's face it, nothing to do with Legends team. The original game itself, there's dead spots in that game. That's no
Hmm.
content anyways. This, I believe, in my own mind, that this will allow us to once again be a full community, not just hanging out in the same old spot in front of the starport in Mos Eisley or in the Cantina. So I am super excited. Really appreciate all of the hard work that you, the rest of the team, has been putting into the game.
Oh, absolutely. That's what we're here for. That's everybody on the team is here because we love the game. If we didn't, there wouldn't be any need to do what we're doing. So we really want to give back to the community.
And 5 years, Legends has been
Hmm.
around like 5 years.
Officially, February 26th is our official 5-year anniversary. And would you know it, we actually have some in-game events coming up starting on February 26th to celebrate our 5th anniversary.
Ring the bell. All right, that's kind of exciting. So we're commemorating 5 years of Star Wars Galaxies Legends. Anything that you want to tell us that's going to happen?
Absolutely. Well, we have new content that we're putting into the game as part of the celebration. You'll be able to experience this brand new in-game festival. We're calling it the Days of Honored Claw. It will be a limited time in-game event. This group that is coming to visit us is known as the Honored Claw clan. I'm sorry, not can. I can't talk. The members of this clan actually belong to a species called Tagorians. The celebration is going to include repeatable quest lines, many new trinkets and items to collect in the game. And probably the best part is our events team is going to be on hand during the entire celebration and hosting various different in-game events where players can come out and celebrate with us.
You know who else is going to be on hand? This guy right here. I'm going to be out there. I'm going to be recording footage. Come up and say hi. Maybe you'll get yourself on a video or something. And super duper looking forward to it. And I'll probably have some fun little 5-year anniversary stuff going on. Star Wars Galaxies is something that's special to me. Ever since I was a young kid playing it, I'm now an old pup. I'm an old dog, but the nostalgia of not just Star Wars, but Star Wars Galaxies, even towards the end of the game, I kept coming back. When I had other things to do, I was an adult, responsible. I kept coming back. And now I'm really an adult with real responsibilities. And once again, we're giving an opportunity here to come back and play something that's dear to our hearts. And I just want to say thank you. I want to say thank you to our audience who are able to share like-minded people of our passion. You've really helped us at Weird Gaming Adventures to appreciate the community, Legends. We appreciate you guys as well. For truly, to my heart, everyone, all the love, everyone. So.
On behalf of the entire staff, I would like to say you're welcome. To the entire community, if it wasn't for all of you, we wouldn't be here and we wouldn't be doing what we're doing. So we want to thank all of you as well.
Is there something that we can do to show our support for all of the work that you do besides just saying, hey, thank you? Is it showing up to the events?
I think the big thing is just showing up to the events. Come show your support, join our Discord, and just enjoy the game. Come meet everybody. Make some new friends, jump in a guild, and have some fun.
Jump in a guild, have some fun, and this was a heck of a lot of fun. Aaron, Lokee, truly appreciate you joining us once again. I'm sure that you all and we all will be seeing you again at very shortly. Appreciate you. Once again, this is Joshua with Weird Gaming Adventure for Lokee, for Star Wars Galaxies Legends. See you in the next video. Scruffy looking nerve herders. Except for Lokee. He ain't scruffy. Look at this. He is put
Well,
to
maybe a little.
Take care, everybody. Lokee wants to thank you as the fans. We also, at Weird Gaming Adventure, would like to thank you as the fans. Also, we and Lokee would like to thank the CSR team, the admin team, the events team, the QA, developers, designers, and all of the project admins for this incredible Star Wars Galaxies Legends experience. Thank you all from Lokee. Thank you all from Joshua at Weird Gaming Adventure.